Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Abhishek here. You're watching and listening to NurseF Podcast. I'm joined today by Dinesh Sharma Limbu, aka Wang.
Really from Nepal.
Yes. Now, what are you comfortable in, Nepali or English?
I'm fine with anything.
I want to thank you for driving all the way from Barrie. And most people don't know where Barrie is, but it's kind of far from Toronto. So yeah, welcome, bro. Say what's up.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I think it's a pleasure to have me here. I mean, happy to be here.
Yeah. So Wang here works as an HR on a 9 to 5 basis. But besides that, he is a food vlogger, food enthusiast, and a food explorer. So how are you, bro?
Doing good. I mean, I just came from work, so all good.
Yeah. Prior to my other guests in this pod, I know them kind of personally, but I don't know you personally like that. So I want to get to know you. So you mind if we do some time traveling?
I mean, you want my intro?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I just want to know quickly, how were you growing up and where'd you grow up?
Okay. So basically, I'm from Kathmandu, Nepal, but मेरो गाउँ चाहिँ it's a pastor हो, pastorको लिम्बू हो. But I grew up in Kathmandu. I did my schooling. I did my A levels over there, and I did my bachelor's in India. And right now I'm in Canada. So after my bachelor's, I came.
कहाँ गरेको A levels?
Uh,
A levels.
I did my A levels from Global College International. It's in
Oh.
Kathmandu, Maman.
And then you went to Bangalore?
No, I went to Chandigarh.
Oh, okay.
It's towards the north. I did my bachelor's in business administration, and after that, I came here for my PC.
Oh. So how was life in Chandigarh? That's in Punjab, right?
Yes, it is in Punjab. You know, like people usually make a face when we say, okay, Punjab or anything, because we are in Canada, right?
Yeah.
But to be honest, Punjab have a special place in my heart. I'm so connected to Chandigarh especially. मलाई चाहिँ एकदमै त्यहाँको जे पनि people are so good over there. And most special thing about Punjab is the food. Punjabi food they're like so good. Oh my god, I'm still drooling right now. Paratha dekhi liera and sorry, I literally अनि चिकन कडाई भन्ने डिसहरूदेखि लिएर एन्ड मेरो युनिभर्सिटी चाहिँ स्पेसली कन्ट्री साइडमा थियो होइन सो आई रियली इन्जोयड त्यहाँको गुरुद्वारा जाने अनि यु नो टु बी कनेक्टेड विथ पिपल
Right.
इट वाज डिफरेन्ट एन्ड आई स्टिल मिस द्याट पार्ट अफ पन्जाब
Yeah, how good is your Punjabi? Like, do you speak it?
So basically I didn't speak much Punjabi and Hindi over there just because we had like our separate section for international students. But I know the basic thing, Sat Shri Akal, Toda ki hal hai, you know, just the basic thing.
Yeah.
Canada itself is very diverse. And I knew that obviously it's a land of Punjabi people, especially GTA. गर्दाखेरि अब यहाँको everything अब you can see, especially Brampton, it's very hard to get other race apart from Punjabi people.
Right.
You know? So I never felt that different, but at the same time, I felt very homely, to be honest. Many people may not agree with that, but they are very homely and welcoming. अब कोही न कोही त अलिकति उता भइहाल्छ नै तर throughout my personal experience, they are very homely and very nice people.
So yeah, like you said earlier, like, cause the camera nervous with us, or like nervous with us. I'm just like wondering, like, so if you're nervous like with these cameras, how do you actually go to places and like when you're eating and then like you're recording, how does it feel?
You know,
Like you're not nervous then,
or like nervousness त भइहाल्छ होइन तर the thing what we see what we see in my reels and my other videos and behind the camera is totally a different story. Obviously there's awkwardness, and especially when you go to the public place and you have to shoot to capture leading person खानाहरूको after the लाग्छ तर once you do it you're used to with it. So and then I enjoy doing food vlogging, so it's a part of my work type go, so I enjoy it. So I don't सुरुमा after भए पनि it's fine.
Yeah. So where did you say you grew up? Like campus in Nepal?
Kathmandu.
Kathmandu,
So specifically, I am from Sukadara.
No way.
Are you from Sukadara?
So I've lived in Sukedhara for almost I don't know, teen Barsa, and then I moved to Mandikhatar,
Oh,
and then I went to
that's where my
school.
school was.
Where?
The Loyalty
Oh
Academy.
no,
Don't tell me you studied there. No.
I lived like uh. So how do you say it? So loyalty, what up? You just go all the way to एउटा momo na momo त थिएन होला. There's like a pool.
त्यो
Pool भन्दा अलिकति अगाडि.
मलाई याद भयो त्यो अलिकति मन्टिगटा जाने साइड त्यो आई नो
This pool अगाडि I lived there for almost 7 years I think.
Oh.
But yeah, सुकेदारमा चाहिँ I lived with my cause पहिला चाहिँ मेरो family combined family थियो. My brother and my dad's brother we used to live together. अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ like separate भएर we moved to मन्टिघाटारमा.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah,
सुकेदारा कता?
सुकेदारा निलो पुल थाहा छ?
निलो पुल त कपन जाने बाटो.
Oh. Yeah, it's just about let's not give like full detail होइन तर निलो पुलकै वरिपरिमा हो.
Yeah, that's crazy. God. Oh my god. I used to go to त्यही सुकेदाराको स्कुलमा until grade 7.
कुन स्कुल?
बागमती भन्ने
I know
छ.
बागमती सुकेदारा चोक.
Yeah, ठ्याक्क चोकमै छ. I used to go there until like I was grade 7. Then त्यसपछि चाहिँ hostel गयो.
Yeah.
All the way to Panautima. Yeah.
That's too far.
Yeah, that's hostelमा थियो, so I was like, yeah.
Yeah, even I was a hostel, I've been boarding school, my hostel kid. So, but I used to enjoy hostel.
Yeah.
पछि अब त्यस्तै hostel life सबैलाई अब you know better what's how
Yeah.
it's a hostel life.
Hostel life was, I kind of miss it right now. Even though I studied, I've been there for like just teen वर्ष बस्यो. It felt like I should have gone there earlier to feel bad when I was like when I left. And even though after like I graduated from the school, I still kept going like for almost 2 years until I moved. But yeah.
Interesting.
Ani के अरे broke family मा चाहिँ कति members हो?
So I have oh my god, I need to count how many family members. So basically I have my parents, mom and dad, and I have my 2 elder brothers, 2 sister-in-laws, and I have 2 nephew and 1 niece, and me.
So everybody's here or?
No, just me, myself here in Canada. So my parents are back in Nepal, Kathmandu. Ani मेरो siblings there abroad. My big brother, he is in United Kingdom. मेरो अर्को siblings, he's in Japan. And my sister-in-laws, like one in United Kingdom and one is in Nepal.
You guys are like all over the place, huh?
Yeah, we are all over the place. And actually, we were just talking about this thing the other day with my parents. I mean, we were just trying to make them happy that we are all over the place. So you get a chance to visit different countries, right? But at the same time, we were also discussing, actually, we are all over the place. So there's no one with you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And यहाँ चाहिँ कोसँग बस्छ?
Yeah, I stay alone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do. I do stay alone. I came in 2019, so I did my college and everything, and graduated in 2022, I believe. No, 21, and then all alone.
Right after pandemic, this is. Or
Yes,
during
I
pandemic?
came during the pandemic time. म आएको ठ्याक्कै 6 month पछि pandemic start भयो, अनि त्यस पछाडि all online school.
Oh, so यही graduate भएको?
Yeah, I graduated.
Okay. So why didn't you go to UK? Because UK, I think, to me personally, UK is way better than Canada.
I never thought of it that way. अब म पहिल्यैदेखि नै I really wanted to come in Canada for some reason. I don't know. But again, it could be a good option to go UK because I have my family over there. होइन तर yeah, it was my first choice Canada. So मैले apply गरेँ and I got rejected for the first time.
Damn, I feel how it is.
Yeah, right? I reapplied again and then I got it. So yeah.
That's nice, yeah. Because मेरो चाहिँ Canada the option मा पनि थिएन. मेरो first choice चाहिँ when I was trying to go to study abroad, it was England. अनि like England मा almost like I was almost about to go, but like last minute plan cancel भएर I moved to USA. And then like after studying over there, after my education and everything, I had to move here because of my parents. But Canada list then I never knew I was going to be in Canada.
At least you're lucky you have your parents here, right?
Yeah.
So I always think about my parents, like they have 3 children and none of us are with them, right? So yeah.
Yeah. So how were you like बच्चा हुने बेला कस्तो थियो? चकचके?
I think
Because you're like the youngest kid. Youngest, right?
Yeah, I'm the
Yeah,
youngest.
youngest
Youngest and pampered, I guess. That's what my sibling says. So, म बच्चामा हुँदाखेरि to be honest, actually मलाई पनि थाहा छैन म कस्तो बच्चा थिएँ. Probably चकचके थिएँ होला सुरु चकचके and
Yeah.
then because मेरो आन्टीहरूले भन्नुहुन्छ we never imagined that you will be this kind of person भनेर. So I'm sure I wasn't a good kid, but doesn't mean that I was like spoiled. Obviously, I was a disciplined kid, but not that. You know,
कतिको एज डिफरेन्स छ सिब्लिङ्समा
um, my siblings are not going to like this.
Yeah?
We have he's
मेरो पनि भाइसँग चाहिँ it's almost my brother is 10 right now. I'm like I'm 27.
Okay.
How old are
Don't
you?
ask the age for me because
Oh.
my siblings will definitely they will get offended if they see this video. But we have a pretty good age gap,
yeah.
and all thanks to my parents.
How's your relationship?
We are very close.
Yeah.
मेरो दुईटा दाइहरू, they love me so much. And just because being a youngest, my big brother and मेरो middle brotherसँग चाहिँ pretty much we don't have त्यति धेरै gaps चाहिँ छैन. I think we have 4 or 5 years को त्यस्तै होला. But with my eldest, because he really loves both of us, and I still remember बच्चादेखि लिएर till now, he's always there for us, and I'm very proud to say that, thank you. I say Tuldazi to my big brother. Thank you, Tuldazi, for everything you have done to me and my brother. And yeah, they're amazing. Both of my dazu, they are really good.
That's nice. That's nice to hear, bro. So, growing up between you three guys, like, who was the main person in your house, like, as in the kitchen? Like, who ruled the kitchen?
None of us. I think मैले चाहिँ actually मैले पकाउन थालेको चाहिँ म इन्डिया गएदेखि हो.
Yeah.
I never
No,
used
but I
to-
meant, like, was he a mom or a dad?
most likely mom and obviously my dad. He's an army person. So until he retired, this पहिला चाहिँ he used to be very frequent with the house of a vacation मा आउने जाने त्यस्तो. He was an Indian army. अनि म मेरो बाबासँग बसेको नै आफ्टर म एसएलसी सकेपछि हो सँगै मजाले बसेको. अदरवाइज ही युज टु डु ब्याक एन्ड फोर्थ अनि अब धेरै बिदा नहुने होइन. अनि सो इट युज टु बी द मम एन्ड all thanks against to mom because she handled everything by herself. मेरो ठुलो दाइ पनि he became army in very young age. So it was just mom taking care of.
Even he's
mom.
in Indian Army right now.
No, he is in British Army.
Oh, so I just want to know this, like, because you say your mom was like the main person in the kitchen. Now, I just want to know, like, how we brought up. Like, do you think, like, actually how we brought up, like, that is that how our tastes are, like, is that how we determine our taste, like, because here's one thing about me. So I don't, like, I don't like onions. I don't like tomatoes in my food, and even until this day, I don't like it.
Oh.
And then I'm like, maybe, I don't know, that's how I was brought up. So I just want to know, like, is that how we're,
Yeah.
like, taste determined?
It's
like,
the same case to me as well. मलाई नि बच्चामा I never used to eat tomato अनि त्यो खानामा tomato त्यो हुन्छ नि onionहरू देख्यो भने I used to throw them out. तर अहिले चाहिँ I like it probably because I'm getting old. So that's why. Otherwise there's no reason
Yeah.
not liking tomato and onion why you're still not liking it.
I don't know, because, like, मलाई किन कस्तो त्यो अब खै के भन्ने मलाई देख्ने बित्तिकै I don't want to eat it.
But खाना like
I know, but if I don't
नेपाली
see
खाना
it,
नि मिठो हुँदैन नि.
no, that's the thing. Like, shout out to my friends' mothers, whoever invited me to the place. They always knew, like, when I come for, like, to eat for brunch, like for breakfast, brunch, whatever, dinner, they used to make me separate food.
Oh, wow.
Like, that's not touched by onions or tomatoes and anything, you know? So, like, त्यहाँबाट नै मलाई के हुन्छ, like, अब देख्यो भने चाहिँ I don't eat it, but let's say if it's not seen, like, अब केमा भन्ने? If it's like, well, like, हुन्छ नि अब, if I see it on a burger, I don't eat it because I see it right away. And then, like, if I see it in chow mein ma, no, I'm not eating that.
Yeah, अब कति खानाहरूमा चाहिँ we have to put it in order to enhance the taste.
You're right.
So maybe whenever I invite you to my place, I will be mindful on that. Thank you for sharing.
because like people that they know me, I get upset. Like I don't know why. Because I was like, even like okay, let's say I step into a restaurant, I tell them like first thing I tell them, no onions, no
Okay.
tomatoes. Like
We're
there's
going
been a
to Nepali restaurant after this
yeah.
podcast.
Even then, I was like, I would, because most people like don't put it right away. But like, I don't know. I never developed the taste for like eating like with onions and tomatoes. But I'll funny you think is on it. I like onion rings,
Oh,
and I need
wow.
ketchup.
So probably you are a spoiled kid.
No, not really. Cause I was like, kina kina kyo.
Right.
They say yeah, but like raw chatpate ma pani, I don't like it. I don't know
No
why.
onions.
No onions.
So what do you eat in chatpate?
Just anything without onions is okay with
Okay.
me.
And
Yeah.
even the tomatoes.
No, even tomatoes, yeah. Just say aloo, any peas, any carrots, anything besides that, I don't eat in terms
So
of
how do you
vegetables.
enjoy Nepalese food?
Without vegetables.
Okay, I would love to try the
Yeah.
food that you eat.
Yeah. I mean, like, you might judge me, but
That's
that's
a
how I
personal
grew up.
choice.
Yeah. Because, yeah, so is that where your love for food came from your parents and, like, with most of the time spent with your family?
Um, could be. Again, I think in my family, apart from me, my brothers are, I think they're foodie. I don't know on the spot, but I think they're foodie. Ani, मेरो parents are like, they're very particular to food. They're
Right.
vegetarian, like pure vegetarian.
Oh.
So म चाहिँ अब घरमा अब अभियसली खानेकुरा त घरबाटै सिकिन्छ होइन
Yeah.
तर भने नि मैले म चाहिँ इन्डिया गएदेखि चाहिँ आई वाज मोर इन्टु कुकिङ आई स्टेड देयर इन अ होस्टेल फर इयर बट आई वाज सो फेड अप विथ होस्टेल खाना एन्ड देन मी एन्ड माई फ्रेन्ड्स वी सिफ्टेड टु अपार्टमेन्ट त्यस पछाडि चाहिँ आई स्टार्टेड एक्सप्लोरिङ यु नो कुकिङ फुड अनि अभियसली अब नेपाली भएपछि कति खानेकुराहरू खानु मन लाग्छ आउँदैन थियो बनाउनु एन्ड आई स्टार्टेड टु लुक अनलाइन हुन्छ नि मम्मीहरूलाई सोध्ने साथीहरूलाई सोध्ने यो कसरी बनाउने त्यो कसरी बनाउने भनेर चाहिँ त्यसरी बनाएको मैले चाहिँ
Yeah, ठ्याक्क त्यो भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ I feel like foodie त like everybody is a food. I mean foodie हुन नै अब like everybody needs food, but like it's just त्यो difference गर्ने चाहिँ like some people glamorize it, some people don't glamorize it. Me, when it comes to like me going to restaurants and eating food, I don't glamorize anything. I'm just like ayo सक्यो होइन. But I see like people doing that and suddenly my girlfriend like the first thing she gotta do is take pictures. I'm just looking at her like, okay, are you done? Anna? But like, yeah, that's the difference I feel like. And suddenly I'm to glamorize गर्ने र अनि like contents बनाउने. Oh, त्यो COVID पछि चाहिँ like it took another wave when it like comes to like हुन्छ नि food glamorize गर्ने. Because before it used to work like photos राख्दा पनि चल्थ्यो होइन. अहिले चाहिँ like कस्तो हुन्छ फोटो देखेर त के मतलब कस्तो केही नहुने क्या हुन्छ नि like you don't get the feel like if you post something like अब भनौँ न भिडियो हाल्यो भने चाहिँ कस्तो त्यो खाना खान मन लाग्ने क्या हेरेर नै त्यो मुखबाट ऱ्याल आउने जस्तो टाइप हुने क्या है
बिकज मलाई पनि कहिलेकाहीँ म आफै पनि सुट गर्दाखेरि आई ट्राई टु मेक इट मोर एपिलिङ
Yeah.
अनि रुल वर्दी सो द्याट पिपल क्यान इन्जोय माई भिडियो होइन and I totally agree with that. After COVID, things have changed. And nowadays, people are more into social media and they want to know, okay, where can I get a good food, what I can eat or what are the places that's nearby me. And there's everything you can get in internet, right? Especially TikTok and Instagram bio. And people are really influenced by those kind of posts and content. So
Yeah, so मैले पनि ब्रोको फर्स्ट भिडियो देखेको टिकटकमा आई थिङ्क इट वाज जिम्बुकै हो भिडियो एन्ड देन आई जस्ट टिकटक हेरिरहेको थियो एन्ड यु जस्ट सोड अप I thought some Nepali guy came to Canada to try food because there's another guy called Mr. Food in Nepal or something. I don't know if you heard of him.
yeah, I know.
But like I thought that was him. And यस्तो मैले यस्तो गरेर स्लाइड गरेर यस्तो हेऱ्यो अनि all the contents were like from Canada अनि मैले Instagram मा गएर oh this guy's from Canada and like then I thought oh let me ask him like because you had like crazy followings and I was like
not so much, but yeah.
yeah but still त्यही अनि मैले I shoot you a text and I was not expecting you to reply back and like you hit me back right away. I was like, are you interested and not? And like you're like, yeah, let's do it right away. And like I just want to know like bro like पहिला पनि like offers आएछ podcast anything?
I know. I mean, मैले podcast मेरो फ्रेन्ड्सहरूसँग चाहिँ गरेको छु.
Wait, did you ever post it?
Yeah, and त्यस्तो we didn't we did in a more fun way type को
Yeah.
साथीहरूसँग. That I think this is something I'm doing with somebody whom I'm meeting for the first
Yeah,
time.
exactly. Even
and through online, I know.
Yeah.
So it's again about starting. I'm a little bit nervous, so
Yeah.
I don't know what to do if I make a mistake.
Nah.
That's
That's all right.
Yeah.
I'll try to cut it if I can, but like I gotta learn how to cut that too. Like concerning, but once because like I don't have a team. Like anything I get after this, I just get the raw footage. I'm a gargara. I spend like a week editing it and everything. So the first thing I ask you if you're comfortable in English or Nepali, kinaki like त्यो हुन्छ नि अब like English मा गर्दा चाहिँ whenever I have like to put the subtitles on the contents because
Oh
I
my
make it
God.
I gotta make it everything like हुन्छ नि अब हुन्छ नि appealing हुनु पर्यो नि pop पनि अनि
I do
Instagram
understand. Why don't you, why didn't you tell me in the beginning?
No,
that
that's
you
fine.
wanna
That's
go
all
with
right.
English.
That's all right. No,
Because I just
mother-
thought like, when you, sorry, I'm just
No
cutting you
worries, no
off,
worries.
but when you say the caption,
Yeah.
because when I do the voiceover or something, I will prefer to do it in English because I don't have to edit captions and everything because it's
Yes.
automated, right?
Yes, exactly.
So I can totally understand.
The
it.
English मा गर्दा चाहिँ त्यो caption क्या मजाले AI ले generate गरिदिन्छ
oh,
but when I put it in Nepali
And then,
and then like I spent 3 hours like typing the caption and timing it because like कहिले off हुन्छ नि off त्यो भन्दाखेरि र बोल्दाखेरि like त्यो caption off हुने क्या अनि everything has to be and even the AI cannot generate it because they don't understand it.
and sometimes you don't get the right word for
Exactly.
Nepali.
They- yeah, so the last few pods I've been like taking my time to edit garnako लागि. So yeah, I'm still learning. I don't have a team yet. So I'm just doing everything by myself. अनि हल्का video like shoot गर्न पनि time लाग्ने हुन्छ नि अनि edit गर्दा त झन् time लाग्ने क्या.
That's a good thing. Like
Yeah.
you're doing all by yourself. And again, when you first initiated that, if I want to be a part of this podcast, again, it's not something that I do regularly, right?
Yeah.
So I thought like
So even I was like skeptical if you were gonna say yes or no because like हुन्छ नि he might be busy because he's already working and he already does like food vlogging and stuff. So I was
yeah,
like,
exactly. But yeah, I think
You see how you're stopping your foot?
Oh, yeah.
I noticed this camera vibrates a little bit.
Oh, my bad.
Just letting you guys know.
All right.
okay, extra work for you for editing. But yeah, I
I'll
was
just put it as it is. I'm not gonna edit this. It doesn't
it's gonna
matter.
be raw.
No, yeah, it's raw.
Okay, people watching.
Yeah,
this
that's what I like
podcast.
about that's what I like about pods, because like everything is so raw, and like it's not you're going to an interview like interview भएको चाहिँ म नि पुरा सुटबुट लाएर आउँथेँ होइन म त अहिले चाहिँ I was like I didn't even want to wear shoes today. I was just like चप्पलमा आइदिउँ कि बर्गरमा आइदिउँ भइरहेको थियो होइन.
मेरो most comfy बस्ने भनेको चाहिँ I usually put my leg.
Yeah, feel comfortable,
I do
like-
that. तपाईँ जुत्ता लगाइरहेको छु, otherwise I
Yeah.
won't.
You can open it if you want.
I don't want people to see मेरो फोहोर बजा फेरि.
अनि खेरि चण्डीगढमा हुने बेला चाहिँ what did you used to make like?
Chandigarh, I didn't do much on that part. Because पहिला चाहिँ, initially how I started food blogging say, it's not that okay, म food blogging गर्छु भनेर होइन,
Right.
okay? But I was always into clicking pictures and just putting on cell phone like for no reason. And
Wait, do you remember your first post?
I think because this page which I run right now used to be my personal account.
Right. So wait,
now
personal
I'm
account
confused,
is
like
just-
if I have deleted my personal picture, is still there.
No, I mean like the post for your food, not your.
Food code say
I
yeah.
know.
I don't remember,
I know.
but do you know?
Yeah.
Oh my god, please don't tell me. Because I know it was not like, त्यो अब कस्तो अब त्यतिखेर it was just like hype को बेला,
Yeah.
just put a random
त्यो
photo.
रेट्रिका युज गरेर हुन्छ नि मान्छेहरू पहिला हाल्थ्यो
Oh
नि.
my god.
Remember
yes.
those days, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
very
so-
colorful and yeah, I do remember. तर
Yeah.
मैले I don't remember कुन post हाल्यो भनेर.
It was in 2014. Because when I came, like before this, I went through your Instagram. I was like, oh, first, कहिले गरेर रहेछ first post हेरौँ भनेर यस्तो हेरेको 2014 मा रहेछ. And it was in त्यही त नि I think it was some sausages or momos.
Could be.
Yeah, could be.
हुनसक्छ मलाई अब याद त छैन के पोस्ट गरेको भनेर. तर नेपालमा हुँदा चाहिँ अब I used to be very active with Instagram and
Yeah.
everything. But you know the life over here in Canada. Even
Yeah.
you wish to, you have some other priorities that you want to work on. And again, this is something that I just do out of my interest, and it just I'm passionate about, or maybe like kind of a hobby thing. But again, I have my other priorities that I need to look into, right? So अहिले त अब यहाँ त्यति एक्टिभ छुइनँ क्यानाडामा, but I always wish, I think I need to give more time in order to capture more audience, and people are taking up food blogging more commercially, which I'm
Right.
not doing much. I just do once in a while, but yeah, I do sometimes regret not giving much time.
Yeah. त्यो सुकेधाराको कुरा गर्दाखेरि do you know this there used to be a momo shop
Chokpema?
त्यो पुलिस स्टेसनबाट हल्का तल जाने बेला
Kherlu momo?
I have no idea, I forgot the name. It's been a while. So it's just when you go down from the police station, there's like a left or right जाने right गयो भने कपन जान्छ लेफ्ट गयो भने चाहिँ मणिखेडातिर जान्छ त्यहाँ एउटा चटपटे दाइ पनि बस्थ्यो and just before that there used to be a momo shop right corner-मा
मलाई याद भयो होइन तर नाम चाहिँ थाहा
नाम
छैन,
मलाई
but
पनि
I
थाहा
remember
भएन.
that shop.
Yeah, but I used to go there a lot and I remember like त्यति बेलाको momos used to be like त्यहाँ झोल मोमो त्यस्तो मिठो पाउँथ्यो
Oh, yeah.
because they used to have the steamer outside.
Yeah,
अनि I think they charge like
10.
20 रुपियाँ थियो
Oh,
or maximum.
I think 10,
I don't
15
even
just like
remember.
that. Yeah, I don't
But
remember.
अहिले सुन्दा like when I like hear people in त्यो हुन्छ नि food industryमा talk about in Nepal त्यो now it's said now they said like it's 200 and something like food I mean momos kind
I
of.
went to Nepal last year.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. And
How was it?
It was pretty expensive.
It was?
It was expensive.
I want to go to Nepal so bad. It's almost been like 8 years I haven't been back.
Oh, you have to. I mean,
Yeah.
more I think I went for 3 years pitsari gako. I think not even 3 years, 2.5 years pitsari.
Where's the first place you went to eat?
I ate momo. Where did I go actually? No, actually I ate some gucha momo and all that local momo.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
कता गुच्चा
and-
मोमोले सुने जस्तो गरी खाइ छैन.
Oh,
Is it like
खाएको
just
छैन?
small? Tiny
Yeah, it's
portions?
very small. And you'll get a lot of soup in it. I think I ate that. My favorite in Nepal, चाहिँ मलाई के अरे डल्लेको मोमो मनपर्छ. There is
डल्ले.
Yeah, dalle momos are so good, especially pork momo. When I say pork, I don't like people don't know that I don't eat pork much, but
Even I don't eat pork much.
yeah, no pork ma त्यति खाँदिनँ. I think that's my least, choosable meat that I will ever eat. तर त्यहाँको डल्लेको मनपर्छ अनि
The chip chili over there. Oh my god.
oh yeah, अनि I had a lot of puff chili. So मिठो थियो नेपाल. I really want to go again.
Like हामी hostelबाट like anytime we used to have vacations and stuff like that, I remember me and my friends like first thing we used to go to was Dallema, the Darbar Magma. I think that's the first branch over there. अहिले त टन्नै खुलेछ भनेर सुनेको थिएँ.
पहिला नि म नेपालमा हुँदा नि there was a lot of outlets. I'm sure like अहिले त झन् धेरै नै.
Yeah. But yeah, that place that's one of the 4 places I would go back again when I go back Nepal.
Yeah, Dalla is good. And Karma Momo is also good. And there used to be Darjeeling Momo, but I'm not sure like if there's still. Kinanwa Honor Daisa, he's in Canada. So
Oh.
I'm not sure if it's still there or not.
Does he have a shop here too?
No, I don't think so. He's into event management right now. So he did the concert of Sajjan Rajbhai there and all that. He
Wait.
leaves company.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know him. I texted him about episode 2. He said he will do it.
Susan Dai.
Yeah, Susan
he's
Dai.
a
So
really
yeah,
nice guy.
we just gotta fix the date. But I did text him about the pod if he's interested. He said we'll rock the show or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
tell him
yo.
that you have to open Darjeeling Momo here in Canada. Wow, Momo was so good.
Yeah, I think like business Canada is very tricky out here.
It is.
Cause like I see like usually restaurant business मा त्यस्तो हुँदो रहेछ 3,000 वटा बन्द हुन्छ भने 5,000 वटा नयाँ खुल्दो रहेछ or something like that.
I didn't know
त्यो
about that.
yeah त्यही अनि कस्तो ट्रिकी छ अनि like I don't know how people are like
Right.
first 3 years त हो नि like गाह्रो हुने
Oh,
अनि त्यही त अहिले पनि like जिम्बु चलिरहेछ अब I don't know how long it's gonna last.
Jimbu, they're doing really well. हामीले बाहिरदेखि हेर्दा चाहिँ
Yeah.
होइन. Because the food are good. अनि I think they're the only one of the authentic Nepali restaurant here in Toronto.
Right.
So far I know. I may be wrong though, but
मलाई पनि त्यो त्यस्तो साह्रो चाहिँ थाहा छैन अब it's just in Parkdale Lane भएर चाहिँ मलाई थाहा भएको and the way I found out about it is लाफिङ खाने जाने बेला क्या
yeah. Oh my God, laughing. Oh yeah, I'm hungry now.
oh my god my first time मैले laughing खाएको out of because New York मा laughing ठाउँहरू छ क्या but it's like just more like त्यो greasy हुने क्या त्यो झोल पनि कस्तो like I don't know
I think New York मा त झन् धेरै option हुनुपर्ने होइन
options चाहिँ there's so much every corner मा there's like store छ but then कस्तो यहाँको त्यो नर्लिङको laughing चाहिँ is very close to बौद्धको
बौद्धको
yeah and the first time I went there I was like oh my god this is the closest thing I had to बौद्धको laughingसँग
yeah laughing
and the video I saw about you also going to Norling and I was like yeah this is the guy I want because like he's in the right laughing place
yeah
and then like bro you were wearing like white t-shirt like,
yeah
why
you know मेरो actually त्यो video मेरो त्यो सबै लाग्यो त्यो टी-सर्टमा
I didn't see nothing on the video though
because पछि उ भएपछि because I didn't put that clip त्यो लागेको
oh
again I don't know why I wear wore a white t-shirt but yeah the त्यहाँको laughing is really good but when I
is.
posted that video there were people also commenting it's not good but I don't know whenever I go it's good just
yeah what do you
tell
mean
them-
it's not good like shout out Norling
yeah
the laughing is so good over there I like anybody who doesn't know where to go eat laughing Norling is the place
yeah it is really good
Yeah.
but just tell them that you want to add YY and you tell
Yeah,
them
yeah,
your
yeah.
spice level and you will get Nepalese taste over there close to Nepalese taste
man जाने क्या अहिले यहाँ पछि
oh
laughing
the
खाना
gym.
it's been a while I haven't had laughing
right म नेपाली खाना भनेपछि I'm always down for it more than
so अरू
anything.
कहाँ कहाँ गयो नेपालमा
म नेपालमा so basically it was more like a family visit
okay
and we didn't plan something really special because it's मैले हामीले चाहिँ के सोचेको थियो नि even my siblings my sister-in-law everybody joined together and we really wanted to spend a family time so we don't want to go anywhere for a vacation or anything we just wanted all the family to be together and I went to visit my grandparents I had right now I don't have my grandmom passed away but we went to visit our grandmom in Chapa, Damak and my half of the relatives are in Damak, Chapa, Ilamma and then we went everywhere Dumse, Sapema Goyo and then we celebrated mom and dad anniversary close friends and family ala bolaera so it was a really fruitful visit
ए इलामको चाहिँ चिया कस्तो मिठो छ है
इलामको चिया मिठो हुन्छ त्यहाँको के मिठो हुन्छ त्यहाँ एउटा ललिपप के भन्छ कि त्यो कुराउनी त्यो कलरफुलवाला मिठाई पाउँछ कि त्यो मिठो हुन्छ अनि त्यहाँको छुर्पी मिठो हुन्छ
इलाममा चाहिँ म गएको थिएँ एक्चुली सो मेरो ग्याप इयर लिने बेला चाहिँ आई वाज प्लेइङ सकर अलट होइन फुटबल खेल्थ्यो अनि त्यसपछि इलाम जाने भनेर लाइक कोचले भन्यो जाउँ भनेर गइदियो होइन त्यहाँ त चिया खान गएको जस्तै भयो क्या मेनली बिहान उठ्यो चिया खायो हामीले कति होल टिममा लाइक अब सबैजना गएर चिया खाने चिया मात्रै ड्याङ 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 क्या 500-600को त चिया खायो होला
अनि कन्याम यु नो लाइक हाउ ब्युटिफुल इट इज त्यो पुरै
Oh,
चियाको
yeah, yeah.
हिल्सहरू
Yeah,
होइन
it looks like त्यो टोक्ला चियाको एडको त्यो बारी नै त्यस्तै देख्दो रहेछ
इट इज रियली ब्युटिफुल
कस्तो हिल्समा नि
म त यो नेपाल लास्ट टाइम नेपाल जाँदाखेरि कि आई लिटरली फिल लाइक अब मान्छेले भन्छ यो बाहिर गएर गऱ्यो भन्छ होला तर टु बी अनेस्ट यु लाइक एभ्रिथिङ एबाउट नेपाल अब
Yeah.
नेपालमा बसेर कति कुरा मन पर्दैन तर लिटरली यु लाइक एभ्रिथिङ अनि यु गेट सो कनेक्टेड क्या अझ नेपालसँग यति धेरै माया लाग्छ आफ्नो कन्ट्रीसँग आई फिल सो ह्याप्पी अनि अझ काठमाडौँको त्यो चेन्जेसहरू देखेर एक्स टु सम अफ माई फ्रेन्ड्स लाइक Kathmandu is so changed. I'm like, it's not changed, still the same. I'm like, no, it is changed. And अब त्यस्तो 2 वर्षपछि जाँदा नि त्यस्तो धेरै चेन्जेसहरू देखेको कि सो
I just wonder like के चेन्ज भएको छ अहिलेसम्म like because I haven't been there 8 years होइन I hope the store I want to go to like are still there. Have you heard of like NPP होइन
what's that like?
It's like stewहरू पाउँछ so like fried momos and everything like I think it's called MPP उता छ के त्यो ठाउँको नाम पनि बिर्स्यो जम्सिखेलमा
Samsikelo,
so
I
it's
don't
like
know
त्यो
much
हुन्छ नि
about that area.
त्यो कसरी भन्ने त्यो stew foodsहरू क्या like त्यो sausages momos everything MPP को sausages are like so good next time you go there you must try that
Yeah, I will. Nepalको sauces I miss so much.
yeah
So मिठो हुन्छ है
yeah exactly त्यो पुरा हुन्छ नि seasoning गरेर like so every time after like school me and my friends so युलेन्समा पढ्थेँ होइन म उता खुमलटारमा
Oh, you studied in
Yeah.
ULens? Okay.
युलेन्समा पढेको Like my high school, I did there, and every time
You did
after.
A level as well?
No, I did IB.
Okay.
So
Is that an American
no,
study?
it's like a Swiss thing, like
Okay.
international baccalaureate, but like it's not A levels, but like
Because I think they also have an A levels, right? ULens?
no, I think they have IB and then they have plus. I mean plus two.
Plus two,
Yeah.
okay.
So हामी school 3 बजे सक्थ्यो and everybody, me and my friends, like 4-5 जना हुन्थ्यो. We used to go eat and then we used to order like the 100 sauces भन्थ्यो. It used to be like 4 of us. We see like 25 to 25 वटा क्या. And like everybody used to like give us that stare, you know.
Yeah.
कहाँबाट आएछ यिनीहरू भनेर.
Nepalको sauces ko taste is so
Yeah.
different. It's really, really good.
Have you been to अर्को ठाउँ, one of my favorite, Tukcha Thakali?
Tukche Thakali, it's in Balwatar ki kata ho?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
I've
in
been there.
Balatar. It's how do you like the food there?
त्यहाँको आई थिङ्क अब अहिले चाहिँ कस्तो छ थाहा छैन बट जब हामी म नेपालमा हुँदा चाहिँ द्याट युज टु बी माई फेभरेट त्यो र जिम्बु
Jimbo,
थकाली
yeah.
अनि लाइक आई मिन इट्स नट गुड टु से राइट नाउ बट अस्तिको पालि जिम्बु थकाली जाँदा आई थिङ्क गेट द सेम
Oh, yeah?
पहिलाको जस्तो होइन
Yeah, so Tukcha Thakali चाहिँ मेरो where I went to boarding school, त्यहाँको principal को like the owner is also Thakali, and then like they've been in the business for a long time because before they were in कहाँ त्यो have you I think they were in Naxalma पहिला and then they moved to like bigger location because I like Balwar and I live in Naxalma so I think
अहिले चाहिँ
पहिला चाहिँ त्यो Baskin Robbins साइडमा do you remember
बास्कुन कताको
त्यो लयनचोर जानेतिर बाटोतिर
आई रिमेम्बर म त्यहाँ हुँदा चाहिँ गएको छैन बट त्यो नक्सा बालवाटार टाइपको त्यता हो कि नक्सल कुन एरिया त्यहाँ चाहिँ गएको छु म
Right.
या देयर सो गुड आई थिङ्क बिफोर जिम्बु थकाली इफ आइ एम नट रङ आई थिङ्क दे वर द नम्बर वान
Yeah.
एन्ड स्टिल दे आर आई गेस
I think so, yeah, because that's another spot I want to really go to. Because त्यहाँको आलु चाहिँ हुन्छ नि. Yeah, I miss it.
या नेपालको
अनि like yeah, त्यो जिम्बुको यहाँको जिम्बुको चाहिँ like it's close to the Thakali over there, so I like it a lot over here as well. Yeah.
यहाँको जिम्बुको त म अस्ति भर्खर मैले बफ छोइला खाएको थिएँ इट वाज सो सो गुड so close to Nepal and I told the chef as well like I think this is the best chola
Aye.
I've ever had here in Canada.
Wait, what kind of choila?
Buff chola, buffalo.
Okay, my mom makes it as well. I'll
Are you you're newer?
yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't ask like if you're
Yeah, most of the people say I don't look like one, but like yeah.
I can
I'm a
really
Newar too.
differentiate people.
Yeah.
Newar हो कि त्यो म differentiate गर्नै सक्दिनँ त तर it's you know better than me Newari food.
Yeah.
म चाहिँ बेसिकली म चाहिँ पुरै मेरो नेवारी फ्रेन्ड्सहरू बेसी छ
Oh.
अनि
Wait, मलाई चाहिँ सबसे like नेवारी क्युजन चाहिँ मलाई सबसे लास्टमा मनपर्ने फेरि.
Oh.
Yeah, because मैले धेरै खाएर नि होला.
Oh no.
Have you ever been to like the नेवारहरूको भोजन छ नि त्यहाँ? Have you ever been there?
to.
Yeah.
I have like my friends they used to call me Nobel Pani we used to tell them please call us but Newari khana is so good how can you
अनि मलाई
say
चाहिँ for
that
some
it's a
reason
list?
मलाई त्यो थकाली चाहिँ अति मनपर्छ.
थकाली
Yeah.
थकाली होइन अब त्यो इट्स अ राइस टाइप भयो होइन लाइक वी इट राइस एभ्री डे
Yeah,
घरमा अब
उनीहरूको
तर
त्यो-
नेवारी भोजमा त यु डोन्ट गेट टु इट अल दोज आइटम्स एभ्री डे नि त
Yeah, मैले पनि फेरि ग्रान्डेड लिएर होला.
होला
But
कुड
yeah.
बी कुड
Yeah, could be.
तर नेवारी खानाको एभ्रिथिङ मलाई मिठो लाग्छ छोइला अनि थलथली भन्ने थाहा छ तिमीलाई
No, त्यो चाहिँ मलाई थाहा
You
छैन.
don't know? Like,
No.
so basically, oh my God, I'm teaching you. People watching this podcast.
बाह्र वोहरू भयो त्यो चाहिँ
बाराहरू भयो थलथली चाहिँ बेसिकली आई थिङ्क दे बोइल बफको आई डोन्ट नो समथिङ दे बोइल फर ओभरनाइट एन्ड देन दे जस्ट फ्रिज इट आई गेस बट एकदमै सेकी हुन्छ क्या त्यो अब थलथली भन्थ्यो हामी त आई डोन्ट नो वाट्स द रियल नेम बट इट गोज सो वेल विथ चिउरासँग हुन्छ नि ओ माई गड Newari food are
Wait,
really,
so
really good.
what do you not eat? Like what don't you
I
like?
don't. So people may have this assumption that I'm foodie, so I eat everything.
Right.
But to be honest, I'm so particular with food. I don't eat most of the food.
Like what?
Just like when it comes to meat, I'm just a chicken person.
Yeah. Do you
I
eat
don't
beef?
eat the rest of the meat. Like when I say I don't eat a totally त्यो चाहिँ होइन but एकदमै rarely खान्छु.
Right.
And I come from Limbu community. So from in our community, I'd say our pork masu is one of the main buns, you know?
Okay.
But I don't like pork at all.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never, enjoyed eating pork.
Why? Me neither. I don't eat.
Fat.
Oh, fat? Yeah.
Oh my god.
मलाई चाहिँ के थियो I don't know मैले assumption गरेर हो किन but like I feel like pig is so dirty.
Is it?
Isn't it?
It is dirty. Don't say that. People will objectify
I mean-
that thing.
Yeah, I
there are
mean,
many
I-
things which are dirty and still we eat it, right?
Yeah, but
So-
still, pig is like the dirtiest thing I feel like it is. But like, yeah, that's one of the reason I don't eat pork. Ani do you eat
you
beef?
don't eat pork?
I mean, I don't order it like म खान्छु खान्छु भनेर. If it's on my
but
plate,
like
I'm gonna
if,
eat it. But like म खान्छु त्यो crave चाहिँ हुँदैन मलाई.
Yeah, I don't eat beef. Beef, I've never tried it.
You never tried it?
No.
You wanna hear a story? So मैले पनि अब मेरो घरमा नि we don't eat beef because हामी नेपालमा नि कहिले खाइसकेन
Obviously, no.
obviously right. So म जब US मा न्युयोर्कमा मुभ भयो I used to work at a deli. Like it's a कस्तो deli. Do you know what a deli is?
Yeah, I
Yeah. So म त्यहाँ काम गर्थ्यो. अनि one time अब म त नेपालबाट आएको न अब बर्गर भन्ने बित्तिकै I feel like अब चिकन बर्गर होइन फर्स्ट थिङ अब लाइक सोच्ने बित्तिकै बर्गर भन्ने बित्तिकै चिकन बर्गर I don't know. I told the guy,
Just burger.
I told him I want burger for lunch. The guy made it. I ate it. It was so good. हुन्छ नि क्या juicy. लास्टमा आएर त्यसले मलाई भन्यो कि beef हो.
Beef.
I was like, oh boy. तर क्या मिठो लाग्यो मैले खाइसकेँ सबै होइन क्या हुन्छ नि त्यो juicy and everything because usually मैले chicken खानेपछि so dry हुन्छ नि.
Oh.
Yeah, but beef burger was like so good.
So do you eat beef now? Or
And I'm like, yeah.
you do?
Yeah.
Beef ko ke bhन्छ? Oh my god. Beef chili.
No. Beef chili is no. The only thing I eat in beef is beef burger or tacos.
Oh, okay. मैले
And
चाहिँ-
steak too probably sometimes, but like अब त्यो खोज्न चाहिँ म burger खोज्छु basically.
मैले अब pepperoni I've tried it.
Pepperoni is beef.
Yeah,
It
beef
is?
and pepperoni. I heard that it's mix of beef and ham.
It was pork or
I don't
something.
know. Yeah, it's mix of that. More I don't know. I've never researched in that way because I do eat pepperoni, so I don't want to go in that depth and find out if it's a beef meat or not. But yeah, beef ko. So more. I used to work at Tim Hortons during my school days. I mean, more
Eda?
college ma. And त्यहाँ चाहिँ chili soup भन्ने पाउँथ्यो कि.
Is it beef?
I think still they do have.
Okay.
Oh my god, the aroma is so good. Like when you pass the station, you feel like I just want to jump and eat that right away. It's so good.
Do you want to try it today?
I've never tried it. I will never try beef. No, I can't.
Is it because you can't or like you don't
No,
want
it's
to?
not about I can't. I never liked it. I mean, I've been tried it, but I think I'll never eat it. It's just that
Yeah.
probably because we were told from the very beginning that we're not allowed to eat beef and
You're right.
we should not eat that. Probably that could be the reason because I still have that mindset and probably I won't be ready to eat it. Tara, yeah, chicken is my favorite, so I'm down for chicken anytime. I don't eat any other meats. Garma pani, chicken, like, and मेरो घरमा चाहिँ especially I told earlier that my parents are vegetarian, so they're very strict with meat. Like, you can't cook meat in our normal kitchen. We
Oh.
have separate kitchen to cook meat. So, sabai bhada bindai, you have different kitchen. They're pure vegetarian. So
Oh,
that's
okay. Oh, yeah. You said you there were vegetarians. Yeah, मेरो also like yeah, we eat meat. My brother is crazy with chickens. If I take him to McDonald's, he will eat like the 20-piece nuggets by himself.
Oh, yeah, McD nuggets mito हुन्छ.
Yeah.
And McD fries mito हुन्छ.
The fries there are so
अनि
good. That's the only thing I
Chick-fil-A
eat there.
Chick-fil-A fries mito हुन्छ.
I've never tried Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, it's
Never.
good. त्यहाँको sandwich पनि मिठो हुन्छ. You should try it.
I will.
They're good.
Guess what? यहाँ के पनि खुलेछ. So there's this American brand franchise क्या.
के हो?
Shake Shack भन्ने. And they just open it I think June. Are they about to open June 13th?
Yeah, I've
yeah.
heard about it. तर के
It
हो?
is so good.
Is it the fast food industry नै हो? Like what do they
It's
sell?
so basically it's also a fast food नै भनौँ हैन तर burger joint हो क्या.
okay.
But they're like they have a lot of franchise but like they're privately owned. So उनीहरूको distribution चाहिँ it's not like crazy like McDonald's हुन्छ नि. The burger चाहिँ I think the best नै मलाई मिठो लागेको चाहिँ Shake Shack नै हो. Like त्यो के भन्ने mash burgersहरू. I think they also have vegan options.
I'll try
Yeah,
them.
you should try it. Yeah, यहीँ छ के अरे यो यो downtown Toronto, right where the Times Square is. हाम्रो सानो Times Square.
Is it in the Nathan Phillips go show by
I think it's in Nathan Phillips because I'm
near
yeah.
to okay. Yeah, I think I'll try that.
I just saw मैले अघि आउने बेला चाहिँ मैले टिकटकमा देखेको थिएँ.
Burger मलाई मन पर्छ.
What do you think about seafoods?
I think I'm the wrong person to say anything about it.
You don't like it?
No.
You don't like sushis?
I like I mean when you say sushi नेपालमा पाउने sushi खाएको छ तिमीले?
Yeah.
Like with those cooked tuna and
Right.
cooked chicken.
Right.
Those kind of sushi I can eat it.
Oh, okay.
But the sushi we get here with that raw,
Raw fishes.
salmon, oh my god, raw अनि अर्को के हुन्छ? Oh my brown अरे? Oh my god, I forgot the
Lobsters.
name. Lobsters.
And yeah,
How
squids
can-
and everything.
How can you eat that?
I don't eat it too.
Like I mean, I have tried it with raw octopus हालेर हैन?
Oh
my
no,
God.
म चाहिँ त्यस्तो चाहिँ साह्रो चाहिँ जान्दैन होइन. The craziest experience I had त्यो हुन्छ नि सी फुडमा मेरो एक्चुली म न्युयोर्कमा बस्ने बेला my friend Mejas भन्ने and then he and his sister like invited me to brunch. I think it was lunch. And guess where they decided to go? So we went to Ocean Boil and that place is basically lobster, crab, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah?
There's a red lobster, I believe, which is obviously specialized in seafood.
Yeah.
But I really want to go and try it. Like, just want to try it and see, myself if I like it. Or
You want to try lobster or crab? त्यो boil
lobster
गरेको?
यत्रो ठुलो हुन्छ नि.
Oh
Have you
my
seen
God.
those
I've seen it, but I've
SMR
seen it.
videos people eating?
Yeah.
Let's
No
say
way.
like that.
So yeah, I was त्यो हुन्छ नि हामी गयो होइन ओसन बोयमा and then they ordered it because I cannot eat lobsters. Like मलाई देखेर कस्तो त्यो भइसक्यो क्या and the way they ate it I was like I was just watching and I really wanted to throw up. के गर्ने होइन
Oh.
चुपचाप म चाहिँ बसेर I don't know what I ordered but like some sandwiches but the way it came out त्यो हुन्छ नि यत्रो it looked tastier to watch it but like मलाई चाहिँ कस्तो त्यो throw up गर्न मन लागिरहेको थियो क्या because I cannot stand like the seafood हुन्छ नि people try it a lot and I see like a lot of other food vloggers trying a lot of food like हुन्छ नि त्यो cockroach चाहिँ खाइदिने
नेपालमा नि हुन्छ
damn.
कतिजना like I think they're real foodie. I don't consider myself
Oh yeah,
because I just eat the comfort food.
comfort food.
Nothing हुन्छ नि exciting food and all so people can enjoy होइन but there are a lot of food vloggers which I know नेपालकै पनि they enjoy eating seafood and then they try a lot of new food which I am not like. I
Yeah.
am just in my comfort zone.
Yeah, so
Momo ल्याऊ,
they-
chowmin ल्याऊ.
The other day I was watching this pod usko Mr. Foodie Nepalko and I heard him saying like he tried musako masu.
Oh.
Would you ever tried it?
No, and that's not even my option again. But नेपालमा नि खानुहुन्छ त कतिजनाले
Yeah.
मुसाको मासुहरू.
And he said he liked it a lot. I was like, damn, I've never
मिठो
thought.
हुन्छ अरे मैले नि सुनेको मिठो हुन्छ अरे भन्छ but no offense but yeah I think I find it I think it would be very disrespectful to use that word but I would say it's not something comforting food for me at least.
What's your comfort food?
I think the norm every
Momo
food is
chowmin?
normal though. Yeah, momo, chow mein, and I like Italian food. And probably because I just came right after work, so I'm hungry and drooling. But yeah, I love and I'm not much into Indian food.
You not?
Yeah, no.
मलाई चाहिँ फेरि उनीहरूको इन्डियन फुड चाहिँ कस्तो मनपर्छ चिकन टिक्का मसाला
Chicken tikka masala.
त्यो चाहिँ वान अफ माई फेभरेट भनौँ अनि पराठा भइगयो नान
मलाई आलु पराठा चाहिँ I prefer to eat once in a while,
Yeah.
but I would just say म Indian खानाको crave भयो भनेर चाहिँ I don't go to restaurants and eat.
you just make it.
Yeah, I mean I hardly crave for Indian food, but their food are good.
They are,
But
yeah.
it's just that
अर्कै क्युजन मनपर्छ ब्रो अर्कै क्युजन मनपर्छ
कुन cuisine?
या
Sorry, I didn't hear you coming.
लाइक कस्तो क्युजन मनपर्छ लाइक
Malay,
say.
I think I love Italian food for
Italian?
sure. And I think my comfort food say Nepali food
Nepali नै हो.
so I think I'm more into हुन्छ नि Nepali खाना नै rather than अरू foodहरू. But it's not that I've tried अरू countryहरूको food पनि यता Africa side food or I've tried it. They're also really good.
Do you like Thai foods? Thai
Thai,
foods.
oh my god, Thai food are so good.
Yeah.
Tom yum soup, any mango sticky rice. Oh my god, any I forgot the name of this dish, but they mix coconut milk in it, and it's so good. I forgot the name, but so my HR manager, used to be my previous HR manager. He doesn't work with us anymore, but he used to order Thai food and all. And I do have lots of Thai friends from my university, like when I studied in Chandigarh University. So they made me try all this Thai food. Before that, I wasn't, aware about what is mango sticky rice, tom yum soup and all. So they introduced me their food, and I loved that.
The patsyहरू पनि मिठो हुन्छ
Oh,
अन्त वान अफ द मैले ट्राई गरेको यो एउटा मैले थाई फुड आई डोन्ट इट त्यो पनि खाँदैन क्या आई डिन्ट युज टु इट लेटस टु बट त्योमा चाहिँ लाइक
don't eat lettuce?
लेटस ऱ्याप हेभ यु हर्ड अफ इट त्यो लेटस ऱ्यापमा चिकन मिक्स गरेर द्याट इज सो गुड एन्ड फ्रम देन आई स्टार्ट इटिङ लेटस टु
yeah. Your lettuce, is it, I think, rice paper होला नि?
No. It's just big lettuce. They just give you the whole lettuce. But
Thai खानै?
yeah. And then you put chicken in it, and then you just like put sauces and stuff. It is so good. एउटा छ यहाँ I think it's in Mississauga त्यो स्क्वायरमा निर एउटा Thai place I'll recommend you later. Like I'll look it up and tell you. त्यहाँ पनि पाउँछ जस्तो लाग्यो. But if ever you go to New York, oh man, I forgot the name फेरि. Yeah, I'll just DM you later. Like ठाउँको नाम.
New York, I really want to go to US. I booked my interview date, but it's, I didn't get any appointment date.
कति छ ब्याकलग छ नि अहिले त ब्याकलग छ जस्तो लाग्यो त्यो कोभिड
It's my interview date is in 2026.
Oh, so yeah, मेरो नि के भएको थियो when I came here my student visa expired and मैले पनि like I applied for a visa but the thing is like I got a date 2025 को right अनि what I did was I booked a date but then I was still checking every day because usually कहिले like appointment cancel गर्दो रहेछ and I just hopped on the place so I got like 2 महिनामा पायो.
Oh,
So like I just checked it every
I
day
think I have to
constantly.
do the same thing. Yeah, I just booked a few months back, and
Yeah.
it's taking me to 2026.
Yeah, because अहिले त्यो कोभिडको ब्याकलग भएर पनि हो everybody is like त्यो applicationमा like everybody's getting like 2 years पछिको dates.
Could be, right? It's trend. Everybody wants to go to US.
Yeah, everybody. Because food option money, like New York is like कति धेरै restaurants छ क्या.
Right? It's I heard that it's very happening place.
It is.
And because you have been there, so
Yeah.
you obviously know that. And I heard that it's a very good place to explore.
It is.
And I'm sure like people like me who likes to see the new things and love to explore, I'm sure I'll love
Yeah.
that.
So here's like यस्तो छ न्युयोर्कमा चाहिँ यो पार्कडेलमा भयो नि पार्कडेलमा चाहिँ हाम्रो यहाँ 3-4वटा रेस्टुरेन्ट छ नि त्यहाँ चाहिँ लाइक होल अब लेट्स जस्ट गिभ यु एक्जाम्पल ज्याक्सन आइज भन्ने प्लेस छ नेपाली बङ्गाली इन्डियन फुड बाहेक केही छैन आई मिन मेक्सिकनहरू पनि छ बट लाइक अर्को स्ट्रिटमा छ क्या अनि लाइक एनी टाइम यु वान इट देयर ओपन लाइक अब मेरो कस्तो बानी थियो पहिला आई युज टु कम होम लेट सिधै घरमा कामबाट घर आउने अनि स्टेसनबाट निस्किने बित्तिकै देयर सुड बी दिस हलाल प्लेस एभ्री नाइट डिनर हलाल एन्ड आई गेन सो मच वेट त्यहाँबाट.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
What do you have to say about halal food? Like, how's it? It tastes different, Pausa?
I actually don't know the like differences, Hassan.
Right?
Like,
Malapani
what's the idea about this halal though?
So basically, Muslim community believe in purity,
Right.
and I think with the halal process, I don't know much in details, but I think that will, they have a different process, like halal. अब हामी त चट्ट मारिहाल्छ नि त बट उहाँहरूको चाहिँ हलाल गरेर मार्नु चाहिँ हलाकै बिस्तारै बिस्तारै जस्तो लाग्छ. अगेन आई मे बी रङ अन दस बट जहाँसम्म मलाई थाहा छ चाहिँ त्यही भएर जति प्लटहरू चाहिँ बगेर जाने भन्ने जस्तो लाग्छ है. बट अगेन इट मे बी अ डिफरेन्ट रिलिजियस भ्याल्यु राइट सो आई डोन्ट वान्ट टु कमेन्ट अन समथिङ द्याट आई डोन्ट अवेयर अबाउट.
Definitely. But yeah, it just त्यही हो त्यो अब लाइक त्यहाँ चाहिँ आई थिङ्क न्युयोर्कमा चाहिँ मोस्टली त्यो हलाल भन्ने बित्तिकै चाहिँ लाइक पिपल कन्सिडर लाइक चिकन ओभर राइस त्यस्तो टाइप्स द्याट्स वाट आई ह्याड इन माइन्ड एज वेल बट लाइक या रिलिजियस त्यो छ भनेर चाहिँ लाइक I mean, I knew about it, but like just to deep masa thasa, no? Even though I have like Muslim friend.
Yeah, even me too. I have a Muslim friend. They're really nice.
Wait, so let me ask you this. Let's get into Timuro content creating. So like, how did it actually like start off like the content बनाउँछु यस्तो गर्छु भनेर चाहिँ?
मैले अघि भने नि so I used to click pictures and everything and it just used to be in my phone. So my friends and everybody again during the time where I initially started there was a trend of food vlogging and my even friends and everybody started why don't you do the same thing. So I just did it just randomly
For fun?
yeah just for fun. And I started to be more active once I graduated from India. So I came back to Nepal, and that's where I started to be active with Instagram, visiting restaurants, right? And again, during that time, it used to be different, you know, what do you call the scenario. Like right now, we post a lot of videos, reels, I know.
Right.
But during that time, pictures was more than enough. Like you get
Yeah,
enough
yeah.
like, and you get enough comments and everything. People were engaging at that time. But I say you have to make it more commercialized and more
Right.
appealing, as you mentioned. You have to be more engaging in terms of your capturing the videos and everything, so that people will love your content. And that's how I did in Nepal, and it was going great. I started my YouTube at the same time, Nepalco. In the process, I was also applying for Canada.
Do you also post on YouTube or just TikTok?
I used to do it before
Okay.
when I was in Nepal because I was free and nothing to do, and I thought like, why don't I do it? And again, I had a family, like my own family friends who was my sponsor, so they used to give me I used to get money to make a videos and everything. And also, I used to charge very minimal amount of money to some of the restaurants. And
From Nepal?
yeah, for some
Oh.
reason they used to pay me. I don't know, like, and probably it's because how do you portray your project to them?
Right.
And I used to have like 2-3 teams. Rajesh Thai, who is my sibling's name is also Rajesh, but Rajesh Thai is my friend. Like we studied together in university just because he was a little bit senior to me, so I used to call him Thai. So he used to be the director and camera person, editor, everything. So he helped a lot during that time, and we used to capture the videos. I mean, it was going well. Now I remember if I was in Nepal, probably I could do something in the field.
Yeah.
People may think that I'm bluffing, but I will be obviously. I could be in a different phase of food blogging, but all of a sudden I got my visa and I have to come to Canada. Because I had a rejection. I told you before, right, in my first attempt. So I was little, depressed as well, because my visa got rejected.
Yeah, I
It's
know that
like,
feeling,
why
bro.
me?
Yeah, I know that
And and in second attempt, I was just waiting for approval. I got the approval. I have to defer my intake, and I had a huge gap of like 7-8 months, nothing to do, and that's how I got into more active with this food vlogging and everything. It was a good response by that time, but after I came to Canada, again when it comes to internet or Instagram algorithm, it's totally different. You got to
Right.
be very active in order to cope up with your audience and everything. And I think almost I was dead almost for a year, I believe, because I was so busy to settle up here, start a new life, get into the new system,
Right.
right? And
And yeah, international student when you come here is kind of difficult. It's
right,
very
it's
difficult.
very tough to be an international student, and no complaints. I came here by my choice,
Yeah.
and it's more tougher right now. International student, they're not
Right.
getting a job, right? Yeah, that's how I started basically, and I do post one post a week now, just to make sure that hey people, I'm still
Yeah.
in Instagram and TikTok. So yeah.
So yeah, say like, bro, do you go exploring places or like they just like shoot you a message like, hey, यहाँ आउनु पर्यो भनेर?
I do go and explore the places.
Right.
At the same time, they shoot a message as well. I do paid promotion to some of the restaurants, but most of the time, winter method of you know the weather of Canada. It's not possible to, and I live in Barrie, so it's not possible to drive back and forth. And
right.
most of the restaurants are in Toronto, right?
Right.
So I don't usually come to Toronto in winter, but it's the summertime. So every weekend, either I'm in Toronto or somewhere, doing something in GTA. But yeah, I have some of the lists that I really want to go and
Right.
visit the restaurant. So if I'm going by myself, I just captures those and put as a content. Otherwise, if I have any invitation or if I have paid partnership, I'll just go randomly and captures the videos and post in my Instagram and TikTok.
Right. So, process. How does it? How is the whole process like when you go from when you like think of the idea about going to a restaurant like until you post it? Like, how is the whole process like?
I try to do some homework on myself when I want to capture some videos and all that
Yeah, but
thing.
like,
Because like competition is so much right now, and
it is.
when you see the other people video, the food vlogs videos, they're doing so amazing,
Right.
and their videos are so good. And I always try my best to at least try to make more better and better videos. But what I can do, it's just as much as I can, right? So I can go beyond than what my capability is. But yeah, I do some homework on myself, like what kind of shot do I need to take it and what kind of videos I need it, right? So those kind of thing I do, and at the same time, I just make sure that I'm putting out the right information in the video so that people, whoever are following me, they're not getting the wrong information. But again, it's all about my personal perspective and my personal experience I portray through the videos. It's not that whatever I like, that means other people also need to like, right? So we have a different taste. I get a criticism sometimes, so it's doing a paid promotion and giving the fake reviews, right?
Yeah, just about that. So, even though you get paid from it, like, how genuine is your reviews?
It really depends. I try my best to give a genuine reviews, but at the same time, I need to be considerable that the client is paying me to say something nice about them, right? But how do I balance it if I'm doing some paid promotion to the certain restaurants and if I'm not liking the food? There has been such instances where I have not liked the food.
Right. I know one.
And yeah, I can't name it those restaurants, but what I do is I mostly focus on the good part of the restaurants rather than not focus on the bad part of the
Right.
restaurants.
But yeah, even if you do like, okay, I'm not gonna name that restaurant as well, but you've been to the restaurant, you don't like the food, but you gave them a recommendation like, well, you could do better.
Oh yeah, that I went. I know which restaurant you're talking about. I think that's the talk of the town,
Yeah.
especially in Toronto and
Yeah.
nearby areas. Scarborough, everybody knows about that restaurant. Again, not naming that restaurant. Hats up to all the owners and entrepreneurs, whoever are opening and doing something right in Canada. It's very hard to open up the business over here and to sustain, right? So I know from their perspective, we may not doing the fair thing, criticizing them because obviously that will hamper their business. But at the same time, they have to understand that they are in the market where people come and visit, and they will put their point of view, and you have to accept it, either good or bad, right? So I specifically this restaurant, it wasn't my first visit, so I went there for the second time.
Right.
My first visit when I went there, it was the worst than what I experienced during my second visit. Oh my god, it's a good thing to share. Like I don't want them like I'm sure like people will search it and they'll get to know. So
No,
I don't
that's fine.
wanna,
That's fine. Let's hear
but
it.
like they're good. I mean they're good now.
Okay.
But
No, I haven't been. I've been there once, and I've never been there back again.
okay, but I suggest people to visit them because I may be wrong. Like right?
No, because like most of the, I've seen other aru vloggers or any gagos and they said the same thing about them. It just right now it's first my launch and like they were just selling hype.
Yeah.
But like khana da just the expectation just is even we didn't feel like it was
Yeah.
that kind of level because the thing we ordered, like choila order goreko, I know what a choila looks like.
Exactly.
Tastes
You're
like.
newer, so you
That's what I'm
know
saying.
it better.
It tasted like some Indian chicken.
Yeah, exactly. The first time when I went there,
Right.
it was me and my friends. We were so hungry, and we thought of going there because it was newly open. So I thought, okay, let's make a content. It's a new Nepalese restaurant, so let's support them and all that.
Right.
We went there. We were so disappointed with the food. I mean, veg choila, dekhi liera chotpate. Even a chotpate was, it was not even a chotpate. Momo, we could not eat anything. We wasted basically whatever we order. We didn't eat any, like maybe just a spoon or something. And then we pack some of the food so that we don't want them to feel bad that, okay, we didn't eat.
Okay.
But I'm sure the server, whoever was there, she or he knew that we didn't like the food. And we just left. And what I did is, because it's a Nepalese restaurant, so I personally sent them a message on Instagram with a very long message. I especially, devoted my time for an hour or something to write a proper feedback and send it to them. Okay, I visited your restaurant and this is what I found. I mean, I'm not complaining, but I do support you guys because you guys are Nepalese, opening Nepalese restaurant.
Right.
And I strongly believe that Nepalese entrepreneurs need to come forward and represent Nepal either way, through the food or any other means.
Right.
And it was with a good intention. I just sent them a message, and which I think the manager, whoever handled the Instagram, they were very positive about it. And they told me that, oh, the chef was not well on that day, so the food wasn't, prepared by a chef, the regular chef, which is fine, like it happens. But I thought like it was just my experience, and but later on, the rest of the story.
Yeah. I don't know अहिले चाहिँ कस्तो छ. I don't
I went in, धन्यले मैले त्यो specific time भनेछु, नत्र मान्छेले थाहा पाउँछ नि
Yeah.
त. But yeah, I went there. There was some improvement for sure, but it wasn't this.
त्यो मलाई त्यो चाहिँ मन पर्दैन क्या. Whenever it's like Nepalese restaurant, Nepalese त्यो उनीहरूको त्यो कस्तो त्यो cuisine नै क्रस कम्बाइन हुने क्या. Like Indian पनि पाउने अनि what is haka भनेको
This,
चाहिँ के हो?
this is the misconception that I think most of the Nepalese entrepreneurs do have when it comes to a restaurant. Just because you're adding momo in your menu doesn't make that Nepali restaurant.
Right.
Right? You have to represent a true Nepali cuisine so that you can call yourself as a Nepalese restaurant. So most of I know like they have their own business strategy that they want to work on, and probably, and none of us are to comment on that part. That's their choice. But obviously, being as a Nepali, when somebody is telling that, okay, we are a Nepalese restaurant, what I expect a proper Nepalese food. Just you're adding a momo, and then you're calling yourself a Nepali restaurant, and you're serving Hakka noodles, of the Hakka food, whatever.
What is haka भनेको
Hakka
कस्तो
is
हो?
basically, so far I know it's a Indo and Chinese food mixed up, and most of the Indian people love Hakka food. Like, it's made according to that taste, where a lot of Indian people prefer.
त्यही कति रेस्टुरेन्टमा चाहिँ लाइक मेन्युमा धेरै भएर पनि अब त्यो बनाउन कस्तो त्यो हुन्छ नि टेस्ट राम्रो नआउने होला
त्यही
लाइक जस्ट स्टिक टु सम लाइक हुन्छ नि सम आइटम्स लाइक perfect those items, rather than like trying to put your hands in everything.
And again, I think it would be a very good example. Again, I'm not bragging Jimbu Himalayan because we're bringing Jimbu Himalayan name a lot. But
yeah, this is sponsored by Jimbu.
If you're watching Jimbu
No, it's
Himalayan,
not.
please sponsor
I wish.
Abhi for the podcast. होइन तर उहाँहरूकै इक्जाम्पल दिउँ न, उहाँहरूको पनि अब सबै खाना त मिठो हुँदैन नि त. Obviously, कुनै खानामा there's lacking something in the taste or anything. But if you look into proper त्यो whole हेऱ्यो भने, they're representing Nepali cuisine, Nita. Right? Again, people may comment, oh, momo, chow mein is not Nepalese food and all. But, whatever you see in Nepal, and you have been eating those things from your childhood, and you have been growing up eating those food, you can see in what you call Jimbu Himalayan.
Yeah, exactly.
And the proper Nepali restaurants, right? They're not serving any other food that's mixing up, just like you said. No hakas or nothing. Even the simple momo, like momo, jol momo.
त्यो सिम्पल उनीहरूले सिम्पल राखेर उनीहरूलाई कस्तो त्यो प्याक हुने क्या त्यही. अनि फर्स्ट टाइम मैले लाइक लाइक हुन्छ नि कहीँ नेपाली खाना जान्छ भने I have to wait.
Yeah.
Usually that doesn't happen.
And it has happened for me like multiple times whenever I visit them, because they're always packed.
They are.
And it's not us telling that. You can see it, and that's the reason why, right? When just sell limited when you're talking about the Nepalese restaurant. Probably your target audience may be something more than just Nepalese, right? After all, you have to sustain as well. But Jimbo Himalayan could be a very good example.
Yeah.
It's just a typical Nepalese restaurant, and still people are loving it, right?
Yeah. त्यही हो सो यस्तो हो क्या युजली मैले अब जस्तो खाना खाने ठाउँ जानु पऱ्यो होइन युजली आई गेट दिस अब when somebody asks me where you want to go eat मलाई don't ask me I'm the last person you want to ask so anxiety हुन्छ क्या त्यो हुन्छ नि nervous हुन्छ like I don't know where to eat what to eat and that's when you guys come in
Yeah.
like you guys putting out posts reviews everything
And-
and that's when what we look up to like हुन्छ नि अब के देख्दा राम्रो हुन्छ के खाँदा राम्रो हुन्छ one time I went to this laughing place I don't know who did it could be you too I don't know so एउटा भ्लगर दाजुले चाहिँ कहाँ हो त्यही मण्डला पार्कडेलतिर एउटा पाउँदो रहेछ क्या लाफिङ पाउँदो रहेछ बट द लाफिङ टु उनीहरूको फ्रिजमा राखेर ओभरनाइट बनाएको हुँदो रहेछ यताउता
Yes.
वी वेन्ट एन्ड ट्राइड इट वाचिङ द गाईको
That could be me.
या
Yeah, maybe because I need to. मलाई चाहिँ
त्यो हुन्छ नि फ्रिजमा राखेर हुँदो रहेछ क्या and I was
packet
like,
पाएन
yeah. And I said, and we went there and we told them like, can we get one laughing? And then she took it out from the fridge. I'm like, that's still.
That
It could be you too. I don't know. But it was a long time ago, like I think almost 7-8 months, somewhere like that.
no, I think I went to that place.
And the guy said like, oh, this is so good. And I was like, I mean, usko taste ramro tyo. Usko taste ma चाहिँ राम्रो
Maybe
होला.
not me then.
Yeah, but then we went like watching him. हुन्छ नि कस्तो मिठो होला because त्यति बेला हामी still we were looking for laughing place. And त्यो पछि चाहिँ we found out Nordling. And I was like, yo, this guy gave a bad review. I mean, this guy gave a false review. भएर नि कहिले हुन्छ नि. So
होइन यस्तो because you know the false review भन्दा फेरि because I think I also include in the same category. Again, I'm not defending, but again, the taste may be different, right? Sometimes के हुन्छ भने when I visit to a restaurants and when they know that I'm a food vlogger or something, probably they intentionally make it good, or I don't know. But when I go there, the food is good. And at the same time, you know, when the other people who watch my videos and then go, they don't find the food good. I've been I've been to such experience, you know, those kind of experience a lot, and people, especially, you know, people reaching me out and say like, oh, we went to that place and the food wasn't good at all. So what did you like there? It's like, oh, you know, during the time when I went there, the food were good, but I don't know. Yeah, but obviously. I have to carry that sense and responsibility when I'm portraying certain information in a social media platform. I have to be very accurate, but at the same time, we all are humans, so we have different tastes, right? But I try my best to give the right information and more authentic review as much as possible.
अनि त्यो when you're making your content like त्यस्तो anxiety चाहिँ कति हुन्छ like when you're looking for places. Because you're not going अब त्यो 5-star Michelinहरूमा त basically you're just also like exploring होइन अनि त्यो content दिनुपर्छ भने मान्छेहरूलाई
So मैले चाहिँ what I've experienced is I think I'm focusing more to Nepalese restaurants and because my majority of audience are Nepali people. I have tried and visited some of non-Nepalese associated restaurants like Korean restaurants and Japanese restaurants. The audience doesn't prefer much towards those kind of videos. So I don't get more likes and views on those kinds of videos. But if I go to any Nepalese restaurants, that's where people are more interested to see, you know. So I don't get much anxiety because we have very few Nepalese restaurants in the town, right? So there is not much to explore when it comes to Nepalese restaurant. There's like few. Just Google it. Okay, I've already been to restaurant. Now let's explore this one and let's prepare content. But yes, when we are more specific, okay, let's eat Italian or let's eat this food, then that's the time where even I look at the internet and see, okay, let's see other food blogger reviews. Which one is good? Yeah, that's what I do.
Have you ever been to this place? Down Yorkville, there's a momo place, momo something.
The Momo House?
Momo House, yeah.
I've never been there.
Would you go try it one
Yeah, I
time?
will. It's in my list. There are like certain. There are so many restaurants. The Momo House, Wayo, and I think there's a newly opened restaurant, the Nanglo or something, in the
Yeah,
Scarborough.
it's here.
The Nanglo.
I think I've seen it too. Yeah. Oh, okay,
Yeah, it's
okay.
in the Scarborough. So I want to explore that. There's the Momo House. I don't
There's
know.
another one, Toronto Momo Zone one. And so like, I
Toronto
think
Momo Zone.
there's उनीहरूको चाहिँ स्टोरमा चाहिँ के छ wife and the husband cooks, the wife is in the register. उनीहरूको चाहिँ कस्तो like social media मा नि एक्टिभ छ क्या
Oh.
अनि they make like
The
त्यो
Momo
authentic
House.
Toronto Momo Zone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I know the like wife using
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah,
TikTok.
yeah.
I've been
अनि
there.
yeah,
I've
you've been there. How
once.
is
The
it? I
Momo
want to
is
try
good.
त्यो त्यहाँको
तर-
उनीहरूको
oh.
buff चाउमिन.
I haven't tried buff chum because more the very initial time I got to call like here.
Right.
I know what तिमीले कुरा गरेको. Their momo was really good.
Really good?
And यो नेपाली मेला लाग्छ नि त हिमालयन मेला लाग्छ उहाँहरूको oh my god उहाँहरूको स्टलमा र अर्को I forgot oh my god के एउटा मोमो आमाज मोमो यति लामो लाइन हुन्छ त्यो नेपाली मेलामा like I will rather go and eat in their store rather than stay in that line. एकदमै त्यहाँको मोमो
अहिले त्यो पनि हुँदैछ ब्राम्पटनमा आई थिङ्क जुलाई 15th मा there's another मेला happening जस्तो लाग्यो.
I think it's in July.
July? I don't know.
I guess so.
It was
Is it
either
Sunday?
15 or
Because
some
I
7.
may be wrong, but
yeah,
could
yeah.
be.
Yeah, त्यहाँ पनि आउनुहुन्छ होला. I want to go try.
Yeah, I
Because
want to go there too.
the shop they have is in Scarborough जस्तो लाग्यो अनि that's too far for me.
Yeah,
I don't want to
you
drive
know,
all the way.
The thing, what do you call, यो नेपाली मेलाहरू नेपाली फुडहरू त्यो हुन्छ नि मैले अघि नै स्टार्टिङ भने नि you get so much involved with Nepalese community and then when it's connected to Nepal, this wasn't me before when I was in Nepal, but after coming to abroad, त्यो एकदमै माया हुँदो रहेछ कि नेपाल भन्ने बित्तिकै जस्तै नेपाली मेलाहरू आई ट्राई टु गो एन्ड भिजिट एभ्री इयर सकेसम्म चाहिँ बिकज आई जस्ट वान्ट टु फिल माइसेल्फ यु नो द रियल फिलको नेपालको जस्तो नभए पनि आई जस्ट वान्ट फिल माई पिपल एन्ड देन यु नो कम्युनिटी खानाहरू एभ्रिथिङ आई जस्ट वान्ट ह्याभ द्याट फिल एन्ड आई जस्ट गो एन्ड नट मिस इट या
Yeah, just a second. Let me just quickly time check. Are we good on time?
We're at 1 hour and 18 minutes.
Oh, okay. That was fast, right?
That was like
Yeah, okay. Let's just wrap it up. I just have a few more questions. So Broko, like, if you took your content creating like early one, that's this seriously, would it be better if you were in Canada or Nepal?
Looking at my audience, obviously Nepal better हुन्थ्यो तर again I have few plans that I really want to do here in Canada itself because obviously we can change on that part. Probably let's see how I really want to go and how I really want to come forward in terms of this content creation and everything. And again, I can't really say how it will look like or what it's gonna come, but there's some homework going behind. But it may take some time because I have some other priorities at the moment. I know we really can make a lot of people are making career out of social media and content creating, but again I have my certain own personal career goals which I want to take up to. At the same time, let's see how I can align with my food blogging as a hobby or as a passion.
And food blogging side, you also do like your own cooking and recipes stuff.
Yeah, I do my own cooking and recipes. Some easy recipes. I don't do those complicated kind of thing because I'm not that good cook when it comes to those kind of complicated recipe. Just easy, as I struggle sometime and look up the recipes, how to make and everything. Just like that, there may be people who really want to look up the easy recipes. So I just do it. So again, when I say and do all this thing, I don't get anything out of it. It's just for my personal satisfaction that, okay, I'm doing it and I'm posting it, right? So it's just that. There's nothing that I really want to earn money out of it or I really want to, get anything out of it. It's just for the personal satisfaction.
Yeah, I just saw you yesterday. You made like the Nepali buff. Yeah. I
Because
was like, should I DM him?
it was very easy process actually, and again, I try to search myself what should I post and what will be the best videos or content that people like it, right? And that was something I really wanted to do it, and yeah, I just did it.
Yeah. So on the long run, like, would you ever think about opening your own restaurant?
That's a very good question. People have that assumption that I will, but I think the list I will go is food industry. It's you got when it comes to food industry, probably I may go to the franchise businesses like Tim Hortons, McDonald's, but opening a restaurant, like a proper restaurant where you do everything by scratch,
Yeah.
you make your brave and everything. That's not something that I'm not.
You know, understood, but
Yeah, I think I would rather like to again go for a franchise business. Maybe in the future, maybe I want to take a Tim Hortons franchise or a McDonald's franchise, but it's really hard to survive opening a restaurant,
it is. Yeah.
right?
First, the right partners say you.
Oh,
Because
partners.
I'm sure like you're not gonna start ekli da aba, like it's pretty much hard, you know. Because I don't know, Toronto my Collins is pretty hard. I think.
It is, and I've seen few non-people who are into this food business. I ask them like, "How's everything?" And they're like, "We're surviving."
Right.
And there are good restaurants who are not on just surviving; they are thriving, right? They're
Yeah.
earning a lot of
'Cause
money.
even if you, I don't know if you know this guy, एउटा Salt Bay one it has.
Salt Bay,
Yeah, the guy
This
who does
one,
this.
yeah.
Yeah. So even he had to close his restaurant in New York, even with
he?
his, yeah.
I didn't knew that.
Yeah,
But
he
why?
recently closed it. I don't know why. Cause like he has a lot of franchise all over, right? Usko level go about like कस्तो भन्ने publicity on that bunny. He had to close a restaurant in New York. So I can like only imagine how hard it is
It
for every
is,
like
right?
normal people, you know.
Yeah, things are so unprecedented, and you won't know what will happen the next. It's sad to see, and I didn't knew that actually.
Yeah.
It's got closed.
उसको त अनि steak पनि कस्तो महँगो हुँदो रहेछ 10,000 like
मलाई उसको कन्ट्रोभर्सीको बारेमा चाहिँ थाहा थियो that mistreatment about employeesहरूलाई हुन्छ नि, but I didn't knew that it got closed strangely.
न्युयोर्कमा चाहिँ क्लोज भएछ अस्ति भर्खरै हो. All right, let's just wrap it up, yeah?
Yeah.
How do you go? How do you think it went?
So as I was very nervous at the beginning, and even I didn't knew what to speak and how it's gonna go like, but it was with the flow thing, and probably I don't know for the audience how much did you guys enjoy watching this podcast or not, but thanks to you, Avi,
You're
again.
welcome. Thank you for
and,
coming
I'm
back.
sure you'll do great with other big celebrities, which
Nah, I hope
you'll
so.
be calling up Canadian or so
Yeah, even
American
I wanna
celebrity.
firstly I wanna cater all my because I have a guest list too. I have a long guest list, and then like let's say I've not been able to go and drive to New York or Dallas or whatever, so I'm just like trying to look for people here. अनि अब नि छ मान्छेहरू, but like it's kind of I'm new to the city, so I don't know everybody in and out.
No, but it's a good thing that you started something that you really want to do it, and I think
No, even this is just like my side hobby, like you are doing vlogging
Yeah.
right now. Because
that's what and I think this is also the message I want to pass to all the audience that you guys are watching. If you really want to do something, don't just wait, right? You got to do it, and what is the harm on that, right? At least you'll be satisfied that you're doing something that you really love to do it.
main कुरा चाहिँ like गर्नुभन्दा पनि start गर्नु चाहिँ is so hard. Yeah.
Oh,
Once you
start
start it, it goes just like it follows through, you know. Yeah, त्यही भएर पनि like I'm just like let's see what happens, I know.
Yeah, you'll do great.
Yeah, I hope so. Thank you.
And looking at everything, I'm sure I will be in the podcast again in the near future.
Yeah.
Once you be more
Absolutely.
successful, I know. I wish you the best, but it was a very pleasure being with you here today.
Last question. I still have last question.
Okay.
So if anybody, like any restaurants wants to approach you, how do they approach you?
So they want.
Now, what do you want to say to them? Like, how do you ask them to approach you?
I mean, it's very easy. Just send me a DM. I'm a very easygoing person. No
Yeah.
formalities, no, nothing. Just like, hey, I want to, promote my business. But just make sure that if you want me to put an effort, let it be the two-way.
Right.
It's not just that I'm coming there and eating your food and just doing a review. It's spending my so many hours with the editing and everything and not getting anything out of it.
Right.
Because most of the time, it's not only the restaurants, but the rest of the sponsors. It's like event company. There are a lot of Nepalese event company. they try to reach me out. So like, oh, just can you promote this thing and all, and we'll give you this free.
For a price, yes, of course,
Yeah,
right?
so like I don't need that. I don't need that because just like you're working for money,
Yeah.
I also want to work for the money, right?
Right.
And some restaurants are like, oh, we just do a barter. I'm like, I mean, it's okay you're doing a barter, you're giving a free food, but at the same time, I don't want that. Like I want the money, right?
Yeah, things don't work out as a barter in Canada.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And this usually happens in our community mostly. So I've declined so many. Like I know some of the event companies. We didn't discuss online. We discussed that offline. They really approached me to promote their upcoming events and all. And I know that they're huge events, right? And I know that they will be making a lot of money out of it. So I just quoted certain amount. It wasn't much to us. So like, okay, I'm happy to promote the business because
Right.
I put my time, effort, and everything to do that.
Exactly.
But you gotta give me a certain compensation for that. And so like, oh, how many ticket are you selling? Like, I'm not selling any ticket. I'm just doing a promotion, right?
Right.
So yeah, and that's how I said like, okay, we'll connect to you in the near future, which is fine. But to all the people watching out here, content creators like me, and right now there are a lot of Nepalese content creators who are really doing well in Canada as well. If you're approaching, at least compensate them so that it's going to be a win-win situation for
Right.
both parties. Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll be also getting sponsors soon.
I don't know about sponsors. 'Cause
Probably
for
after this
now, for
podcast.
right now, I don't want any sponsors.
Probably
As-
after this podcast, you'll get
I
it.
hope so. But if somebody approaches me, I'll be happy to talk about it. But I am not looking for any sponsors because I want to. It's just like this. So those are my interest in. So I'm gonna do this. And it's our interest like afno paisa सक्छ, then I'm start looking for sponsors because I feel like sponsors by one. So like, because like certain things you cannot say, you know, like just like you
Yeah.
did your paid promotion and stuff, you couldn't like disclose the restaurant. Like I feel like I will not be able to speak on so many
Yeah.
things, and I don't want to be bound with that.
Yeah, before we end, I just want to ask you one question too.
Yeah.
When you said that, you just wanted to until you empty your pocket.
Yeah.
So what do you get out of doing all this thing?
No, होइन यस्तो हो नि त. So अहिलेसम्म चाहिँ like कस्तो मैले सोचेको चाहिँ I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, होइन. अब I have a full-time job. I also start a few business on the side. I think I will be able to sustain with just that. तर sponsor नै चाहिन्छ भने चाहिँ I don't think you need. You could be your own sponsor.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like I need a store restaurant to sponsor or like this water, whatever, drink companies, whatever, you know. So paisa kamaune the whole with this as well, but like I'm not thinking like short term, you know.
Yes.
I'm thinking like maybe I'm thinking like at least a first year now, second year now, eventually like 10 years down the line, maybe.
Yeah, if you're consistent to
Yeah.
it, for sure it will.
So that's the plan.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
The reason why I'm asking this is because when you said that you empty the pocket, it's the same case for me. When I go to food review or anything, basically I'm not getting anything out of it.
Right.
I'm just emptying my pocket, but
Right.
I'm not regretting on it.
Exactly.
Because I'm loving what I'm doing.
Exactly.
Right? And the same message I told before to audience as well. You got to do what you love to do it. There will be people criticizing you. There will be people making fun of you and, bullying you. But who cares? Like, I mean, it really doesn't matter. I know
Yeah,
there.
because all this like everybody else, ali jo tulo pods or reviews or whatever reviewers and bloggers, nobody like made money right off.
No.
It took them like years, you know. And that's my aim, and that's what I want to do. So, irum kids.
Yeah, for sure
Yeah.
you'll do great with no doubt.
Thank you. Likewise.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just wrap it up.
Yeah, we will be the future billionaire in Nepalese community in Canada.
Well,
Avi and Dinesh Sharma Limbu.
yeah. So that's it for this episode. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Wrap it up.
Oh my God, it was such a nice conversation.